Hey YouTube, this is Wrestling Amusement Park Fan 62. You're going to look at the title in this video and be like, what are you talking about? I've been a Gemmy fan for an extremely long period of time. Our first inflatable was a Gemmy product from 2002, which was a 10-foot pumpkin, I believe, or 8-foot, something like that. And since then, over the years, I've bought numerous inflatables and other Gemmy-related products. I have icicle lights. I have fog machines. I have spots. I got projectors and so forth. And it wasn't until recently that where I've started having some issues. Now, in 2019, I bought this inflatable, which is a 7-foot snowman. And for 2020, I bought this, which is also a 7-foot snowman. They both have one thing in common, besides the fact they're 7 foot and they're a snowman. They're both LEDs. The other problem that they have, their LEDs are crap. I realized that for the LED inflatables, that you're not going to expect the best for that much money. But they need to be better than that. I have an inflatable. I couldn't use it last year due to problems, which is an Airflows inflatable. It has LEDs. It's 6 years old now, 5 years old, something like that. Other than one, all their LEDs work. This, it's not even out 1 year, and the LEDs are crap. So what does that say? That the LEDs Gemmy puts into these are not good. The part that gets me about it is the LEDs that they put in the projectors. The icicle lights and other things like that. Those last an extremely long period of time. And the part that irritates me is the fact that we spend our hard-earned money on these items every year. It does not matter if we buy one or we buy 50. The part that irritates me about it is we spend our hard-earned money on those, and the fact they don't last. The other problem with these inflatables are the adapters that they put on them are not good at all. The Happy Haunting sign that I used for Halloween this year, other than the fact it was LED, and for some odd reason those worked all season, those LEDs are, the problem I had with that is 2 weeks into it being up, the adapter went out. So I had to spend an additional $28 on Yard Inflatable for a new one. It just irritates me that we spend all this money on these inflatables and products just for them not to last. Now, I realize stuff is not made to last, but they need to last longer than one frickin' season. I mean, I can't tell you how many inflatables, LED inflatables I have where the LEDs are not working. To name a few, my black and green small spider. It had an LED. Doesn't work. My 4-foot pumpkin from Walmart from 2 years ago. LED don't work. All my snowmen like this don't work. And it just irritates me how all that money that I have spent over the years on those things turns out to that, which then I have to spend more money just to get it to work. It just boggles my mind how they can put something out like this, expect it to sell, and the LEDs don't work for the following seasons. Am I saying not to buy those? It's up to you. It's up to you. For me, personally, with what happened to this, that was the last straw for me. I'm going to start buying base fans when I do buy inflatables. Don't buy those if you don't want.